when the reason we reached out to you guys is we got to a growth potential where I go, what are the things that I don't have time to do anymore, right? That I know are important. Turns out running your payroll pretty important, right? 5-foot view really, and Steph, you came in really handy for us in a million different ways of, okay, we have employees in all these different states. What are the laws in those different states? And having somebody that could dig into it, not just checking a box. And I feel like 5-foot view and you, Steph, just came in at the right time. The phone call happened at the right time. And I always say, we need employees at CompleteU who are entrepreneurial in spirit. And you were exactly what we needed and delivered. We need an entrepreneurial minded partner that could look at our situation and go, I got you. And I know that there were situations where you were going, I don't have the hours in the day right now, John, but I got you. And you did. And it helped our growth. It helped us keep our clients at a very key point. And as we were going into the holidays, I'm like, Steph, I know we hired 5-foot view to do this, but can you also help us with this? And I think you said the magic word of yes. So we appreciate that.
I pretty much know where you are, what you're feeling, what your concerns are, what's keeping you up at night, and can anticipate those and try and knock those out of the park and get them resolved before you even know that they're an issue. And that feels really good.
Yeah, I think the best part of partnering with 5-foot view has been looking around and going, how am I going to hire these people tomorrow, and having you guys handle it. And again, the compliance piece behind that. The most important thing you can trust, or one of the most important things you can do to trust anybody, is say, will you hire our employees, screen them? I mean, obviously we were part of that process, but having you lead that way was tremendous. And then making sure that we're in compliance. Do we have the proper documentation up in our shared file with our employees? Suggestions that you had on how to interact with our employees. Those are things that aren't in the agreement, quite frankly, and you went above and beyond and did them. And that's what any company and business owners should want from a partner. And we've gotten that and more with 5-foot view and new stuff. And without 5-foot view, we couldn't have. It's that simple. But I think having you guys step in and knowing it was done right, it was done on time, it was done ahead of time, and more importantly, thinking ahead of things that we weren't even thinking of, that were important and crucial, that are great for the business 5 years from now, not just 5 days from now, right? Not just good for the employees we just hired, good for the employees that are going to be joining this company for years to come. Tell any business owner that as you grow, you need support, and you need HR support, and you need just another person to bounce things off of and go, did you know that when you step foot into this state of New York and you start hiring employees there, that these are the things you need to do? And the answer is no, I didn't know those things, right? But I would tell any owner, like, everybody has what they're best at as a founder, right? You started the business because you believe you might have been a great software engineer, and you're going to build the software, but you need somebody to sell it, right? And a salesperson may start a business. This was a little bit more of my track, and know that they need people that are really good operationally around them, right? And I knew our business was growing to a point that I couldn't put any more on our current team to ask them to do something on the HR side of the house that they had no expertise in, right? And to be able to lean on 5-foot view and all of that, and know that it's where it needs to be, that it's trusted, that you're in compliance. You can put your head down at night knowing there's a lot of things to think about as an owner, but 5-foot view has the rest of it, and that's helpful. If you're going, is this worth it? The answer is yes. Steph and 5-foot view are more than worth it.